Hi everyone, I'm Ashok from ZyNerd. The answer keys have been finally published for NEET UG 2025 and your OMR responses scanned sheet is also available in your login for checking your responses and whether your responses have been recorded right. So in this video, we'll look at how to look at the answer key, how to challenge the answer key. There are a few questions which coaching centers are mentioning that have the wrong answers in the answer key. So if you wish to challenge those questions, then you can also challenge those questions. That is one part. Second, you can also challenge the OMR sheet recorded responses. You will see your OMR sheet as it has been coded or shaded by you. And then if you see that I have shaded a particular option, but the actual recorded response, what NTA takes for evaluation is different, which is also available in the login itself, then you can raise a claim against that response. We'll just look at it one by one. We look at the provisional answer key. The provisional answer key is for four. We know that there were four different test booklets, 45, 46, 47 and 48. For your test booklet, you can have a look at the answers. For certain questions, like you can see, there are multiple answers which have been mentioned as right. So if you have shaded any one of these answers, then you will get the 4 marks for that particular question. So this is the provisional answer key. This is available straight away in the neet.nta.nic.in, our main page itself for NEET. Then for challenging the answer key, there was a public notice that was mentioned when intimated before before the evening of 5th June 2025, that is before 11:50 p.m. of 5th June 2025, you will have to challenge this answer key. That is a very short time frame. What will happen is after the challenges are done, after the answer key is revised, within a few days, at least 4 or 5 days, you will have the actual results. That is what we expect by June 10th or maximum by June 14th, which is the timeline which is already mentioned. There is no other way you can challenge, and it is advised that you do it at the earliest possible. This video will help you do that. Where do you challenge? Over here you have the notification, but the link will be available on top. This will be scrolling, so you can just see the link over here which says answer key challenge. Even if you are going to challenge your OMR recorded response, after checking it, you have to click over here. After clicking, you will see this page. You will go to NEET UG answer key challenge. So this is because already there is a session which is going on. Usually you will get this particular page which will have steps to apply online, register yourself, already registered candidate. This is the page that you usually get when you log into your NEET portal. Go to login and you will have to enter your application number and your password. This is the same application number and password that you had used for NEET UG 2025 for getting your admit card, etc. So we are entering the application number, password and the captcha, and then just click on login. It will take you to this page. So now look at it. The already completed activities are all here. The confirmation page can be downloaded. We all know this already. You would have downloaded the confirmation page. You would have earlier got your admit card. If you have not got your admit card, one tip, please get your admit card quickly. It might not be available for a long period of time. So once this is all done, this has already been done. You have your view challenge answer key and view and challenge OMR. First, we will look at the answer key. So basically, why do you challenge an answer key? You have looked at all the options. In this scenario, let us say candidate had the booklet number 47. So for test booklet number 47, 180 questions, the answer key has been already displayed, correct? 47. For all the 180 questions, answer key has been displayed. Here you have question ID and the correct option. So for question number 1, the correct option is 3, is what? Who is saying? NTA is saying. They will give you 4 marks only if the correct option is 3. Let us say you have filled in an option, say 4, and you think 4 is the right option. Then you will claim saying 4 is the right option, but you have mentioned 3 in your answer key. This is wrong. We have 2-3 questions. We already know. One on cardiac health, one on fig fruit and fig wasp, and one on the pedigree, etc. Those questions. Similarly, coaching centers are coming up with multiple questions where there is an issue in the answer key. So you can either claim that this answer is wrong, therefore, and 4 is right, give marks for 4. When will you do that? Because you have answered 4 and you also think that 4 is the right answer. Don't do it randomly for every question. So whatever you think is right, you can do that. or none of the answers are right, you have to select this. In that case, possibly everybody will get if they finally decide on none of this, everybody will get marks. So what will happen? I'm selecting this as 4, and then I've done I've put in 3 for question number 7, but I think 2 is the right answer. I have put for question number 64, I have put 4 as the option, but I think none of the answers are right. So what am I doing actually? I'm requesting marks for each of these questions for my right answers, because NTA is putting up a wrong answer key. That is what I am doing. The answer key, we already saw that, correct? Where did we see the answer key? We saw the answer key at home, where the answer key PDF was put up. But be very clear, look at your test booklet code and then go ahead. Now, once you do that, you can save your claims. You can come back, but it is always better to check every question answer, 180 questions answers you've worked on for 1 year. It is always better to check every question answer and the answer key, and then go ahead and save and apply. Now what do we get here? You have saved your claim, and then you have these questions, whatever we selected. We selected question number 1764, you have it here, and the correct options as per NTA is mentioned here. Your claimed options, I am saying these are right. These are available here. In case you don't want this, okay, I made a mistake here, you can delete over here. Or even if you want to edit, you can again edit your options. Now then you can also upload a document. Like for example, for the FIG question, you think there is something else, something which is wrong. Then you can upload a document, like either an NCRT page where this is differently given and your answer is right. That document can be uploaded as a PDF. You can actually do it page wise, like one PDF for multiple questions. Let us say there are 4 questions. You can use page 1 for question number 1. You can possibly put it as page 1 and write it and then scan it, or actually take a PDF and put page 1, page 2, page 3. So in each page, the questions answer, the source or the book page saying that this is the right answer should be available, and that should be scanned as a PDF and then uploaded over here. Only one file is uploaded. So if we are doing it for 2 questions, we can do it for 2 questions. Let us say you don't have a page, no issues. This is not mandatory. You can even go ahead with the claims and payment of fee. Once you do that, we are not uploading anything here, but you can also upload a PDF over here. So once you do that, you get into this page where you will save challenges and pay the fee. Here too, you can go back and modify your claims. You can go back and say, I want to modify my claims. I go back, and then now I add one more claim. I will also be able to do that, and then I'll save my claims and then go on to the next page. So I have added one more claim over here, and for all these claims, I want to modify it. So here there is a completely new list which is coming up, which is the one claim that you added. So then if you want to delete, you can delete or save and finally claim your fee. For each question, you will have to pay 200 rupees. So the total amount will also be here. You can make an online payment and proceed. This is for the answer key challenge. This is separate from the OMR sheet challenge. So let us go to the OMR sheet challenge. So here we have the challenge OMR part. First thing that you see after you click is your exact OMR. This is a beautiful thing. Obviously, we know that we'll get our OMR. It will also be sent to you over email. You can just download it and save it with you for further reference to. Or what you can do is, on the right corner, usually there is a print option, or you can use Control P and get a print of this OMR sheet. Primarily use landscape, it is better, but there will be some overlap, etc. It should be fine. Your text overlap is fine. Here you will see your name, your signature, and your fingerprint, etc. Note that there are many candidates, at least a few with the below 10 numbers, but every year claiming that my entire OMR sheet has been changed. There are 2 reasons for that. One, some issue in the OMR sheet might have happened. The scanned OMR sheet will have 0 responses. Very rarely such a genuine case happens, because everything is properly taken and properly done. But in some cases, we have heard cases going on to court where the candidate claims that I shaded a different question paper. But at the end, it is figured out that the candidate, because of pressure from parents, mentioned that mentions after coming out from the exam that I answered 150 questions, but finally it is coming up only as 100 questions, or the OMR sheet has been changed. So this OMR sheet will clearly have the name, father's name written in the handwriting, the signatures, etc. of the candidate. So please check that, and if it is fine, it might be your OMR sheet. If it is not your OMR sheet, like somebody else's OMR sheet has been changed, that is your claim. Very rarely that claim will come. Then this is not the method to go ahead with. You will have to file a case and then say that my OMR sheet has been changed. This is only for this purpose. Like here I have shaded for question 2, what have I shaded? Response 2. Question 4, response 1. So question 2 response 2, question 4 response 1. 1, did NTA also take question 2 response 2 and question 4 response 1? That is what we are trying to take here. So I'll print this OMR for now. I'll take it as an OMR and then I will click on this link to see click and view challenge OMR. Here you have your recorded response. Like if I open my OMR sheet over here, you will see that my response for question number 2 is response 2, correct? So here question number 2 is response 2, question number 4 is response 1, question number 4 is response 1. So NTA has taken from the OMR sheet your recorded response as the particular exact 1, 2, 1, 4, 2, 6, 2 and 7, 4. Here I have shaded a little improper like 7. Let us go and seek whether that has been taken. It has been taken. If it is not taken, let us say there is a hyphen over here because you did not shade it. You can always say that I selected this and then you have not taken it. Now here let us say 2 has been taken. I will select 4 in case I think that I have shaded 4 but 2 has been taken. In this candidate's case there is nothing that has been taken. No issues there, so we are not going ahead with it. So let us say for 54 here 54 you had shaded 3 actually, but system says 4, then what will you do? You will put in 3 over here and then save your claim. This you do only if there is a change in the shaded response versus the correct response. And now once you do that, it will take you to this page again and then you can select and then save your claims and pay the fee. Upload document, you can just add a screenshot, but it is not necessary. They will check it anyways. That is not a mandatory thing. You can pay rupees 200. If you modify your claims, all the other claims will be lost. You will start from scratch to check all the claims. So that is how you create this response. After you pay your fee, within 2 days, you will get a response on the final answer key, and also possibly your OMR sheet will be recorrected, and within 4 to 5 days your final result will also be out. Now you would also have an idea of the marks, but still nothing is clear because the marks versus ranks is not clear. As of now you only have this information. Ensure that you take at least 1-2 hours to check the OMR sheet versus recorded responses and correct wherever you have a problem. Similarly, check all the answer keys, and if you have provided the right answer, but like for the questions that we mentioned, 4-5 questions that we mentioned, if you have provided the right answer and your coaching center says that this is the right answer, but you have been marked, it has been marked wrong for you but the answer key mentions some other answer, go ahead and claim it so that the right answers are taken for consideration or evaluation. For 2 you pay 400. Let us say you have 20 different responses, you will pay 200 or per response claim, which is 4,000 rupees. Thanks a lot for watching. Hope this is useful. For any queries, please follow us on ZyNerd YouTube channel. We are on NEET UG YouTube channel on ZyNerd and also on our Telegram channel. Thanks a lot.